How's it going, guys? And glad that you could join me. I had a subscriber the other day said that they wanted to see more about the audio system that I put in my car. So that's what this is going to be about. And as you can see from the title, it cost me quite a bit, but there's different versions of the way that you can look at it. I did the car for show, so I went with all the high-end stuff. So I have the all Focal high-end wiring, Dynamatted, Focal matte, whatever was available at the time, it was put in the car. So I hope you enjoy this video, and we'll show you some of the highlights of the car right now, and then I'm going to have to kind of narrate the install, because obviously the install's been done. I found some of the older pictures of the car being torn down and torn back and built back in to what you see it today. So we'll go with that, and hopefully you enjoy the ride. Peace. Okay, well, here we are at the beginning of the install with the power wire being put in. There's what they call a triple ground. If you look under the main power wire, there's another fuse block. That one is hooked to the alternator. You have one hooked to the battery and then one to the chassis. So that way your car is totally grounded and should not have any grounding issues. Next picture just kind of shows how the power wire was trailed over. So then as they were feeding it to the trunk, how it comes up the driver's side, up through the panels, and through the rear. And then let me see here. And this is how they got it from the inside of the car to the trunk. And then the next picture just shows some of the spare parts. The panels and stuff, and you see the wire back there for the trunk wiring for the amps. So got to that point, and then the doors got tore down, both sides. Speaker was test fitted in there with the Focal sound deadening in the doors. The whole car has the sound deadening, the roof, the trunk, the back, the floors, everything. So whole car, it doesn't rattle at all. So we're moving on to the next one, which shows the driver's side door torn down, and then the next picture shows them with the test fit of the Focal speaker, and then putting in the Focal sound deadening on that side. So they had the wires tied up till they needed them, so they went on to the next one. What you're looking at here is my tweeter. I didn't want the tweeter in the door, so they built me a fiberglass pillar to put it in the corners. So the sound bounces off the glass and into your face on both sides. So it sounds really good with the highs, but it's not like it's screaming at you. So that was a nice little trick there. The next picture shows the crossover for the three ways. Pretty hefty big crossover for sure. They had to find a lot of places to hide stuff, so that was one of them. I think one's in the dash and the other one's under the glove compartment. But yeah, they were pretty big, just so you can see compared to the speaker grill beside it. Next picture, sorry that some of these are kind of blurry, but they're old. It shows the work being done in the trunk. Wires getting moved over, speaker wires getting tapped into the rear and such. And then another picture of all the speaker wire and stuff going over there, the monster cable for the power, and so on and so on. And then you have the design of the box. Now this started off a little crazy. We were just gonna do simple little box, put it in there and be done with it. But then we started playing around with plexiglass and LEDs and all sorts of stuff. So that's how we ended up with the lit plexiglass box. It's kind of cool because you can drop the front seats, the back seat, excuse me, and see everything that's going on with these speakers, how they're playing, and you can see the magnets, the the coils, everything to do with the speaker. So it looked really nice because you have that detail. So as you're playing the speaker, you can have the backseat down and you can see it moving. So yeah, this was the format for that. And then we started designing the box. That box is 100% plexi. It's 3/4, I think it's 3/4 8" thick plexi. So it's just kind of bulletproof. And then we put the Focal speakers in there. I said this is where everything started going towards the LEDs and light and everything, because the box was clear and you can see all the components, and you can see that the magnets on this are different than most magnets that you see. So they're kind of made for show, so we decided to go ahead and show them. So and these are 11-inch speakers, not 12s, not 10s, they're 11. For some reason they wanted to make 11-inch speakers. I don't know why. So Focal is a French company, so we just went along with that. So we went ahead and did the plexiglass box, and then at the very top of the box is a mirror, and I'll show you what the mirror is for later. Then you go in, and this is with it lit up in the rear. So it shows you the mirrors inside all the way around, so you get that effect when you're looking down at it, that it keeps going. And then, like I said, you see right through the back. That is the back. That's what you see when you drop your seats at the trunk. So that's where that is. And here we are test fitting it with the lights on. As you see, the amps weren't in yet. So, and then the very next one was with it totally complete. The fiberglass box, the amp rack in there, all the neon. So it turned out pretty good. So I hope y'all liked what y'all saw, and we'll go ahead and finish up this video. So we'll be right back.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home. When I'm home. I was just so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there was nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of this nightmare. But when I stopped to see through sight, begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now, to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've got to try it. If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have the time to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'm falling asleep when I'm home. When I'm there's no place to go, no one that can see through at the side of the light. I can see my life is crap. I have to.
Well, there's a little bit of the video montage for you. Like I said, it was an adventure. Took roughly about 2 months to get done. It was in the middle of winter, so I wasn't driving it as much, so it's okay with that. But yeah, so like I said, I went purely with the Focal system, and the Focal is why it costs so much. Each sub is $1,000. The separates and just the doors are $2 grand. The speaker and the back panel, I think that was like $500 a piece. So that's why the car, and then they installed the Dynamat and everything else, they cost so much, and of course the labor for it. So that's why it costs what it costs to put in. But the clarity of the music and everything else is A1. So if you're ever in Richmond, and have someone to do some audio for you. Audio Express is who did this for me. They did a great job. It took a little while, but like I said, it wasn't your normal install. So y'all have a good evening, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Okay? Peace.